morning and welcome. We're going to do our Facebook Live today, and it's the day before Remembrance Day on the 11th of November. And so we're going to do some craft with some poppies. But before we start doing some craft with some poppies and talking about remembrance, Will was heckling me already. We're going to go on a bus ride. So have you got any scarves that you could use for your wheels, or streamers, or anything that's near you that you could perhaps use for your wheels? I've got a yellow scarf and a purple scarf, and I'm going to use these as my wheels. Can you see?
Right. Say morning, Wilbur.
Somebody's saying good morning to you, Wilbur. Right, okay, let's go for a walk on a sunny day. I don't know about you, but have you looked out your window yet? And I don't know where you're watching this from, but we're looking out of our window and it's really lovely and sunny. It's a beautiful day. But sometimes when you go out in the sunshine, all of a sudden the rain can start. And then it can get thundery, but thankfully the sun comes back again and it's shining really brightly in our garden at the moment. So we're going to go for a walk and we're going to tap our sticks, and when it gets a bit harder you can tap them harder, and when it's thundering you can really tap them, and then when it's sunny again you can just tap them along to the music. Are we ready?
We're going for a walk on a sunny day. We're with all our friends and we're going out to play. We're going for a walk on a sunny day. I wonder what we'll see as we're going on our way. I can feel raindrops. Can you feel the rain? We're going for a walk on a rainy day. We're with all our friends and we're going out to play. We're going for a walk on a rainy day. I wonder what we'll see as we're going on our way. Oh, the rain's getting harder. I think it's a bit stormy. We're going for a walk on a stormy day. We're with all our friends and we're going out to play. We're going for a walk on a stormy day. I wonder what we'll see as we're going on our way. Oh, the rain's gone now. The sun's coming out. Yay! We've been for a walk on a sunny day. We've been with our friends and we've been out to play. We've been for a walk on a sunny day. We got very wet as we were going on our way.
Oh, well done. Oh, I hope you didn't get too wet on your walk. Oh, good morning, Anya. Good morning, Katie. Well, we'll put our sticks down because while we were on our walk, we saw in a big green field a dingle-dangle scarecrow. And do you know what a scarecrow's job is? A scarecrow's job is to stand there and look a bit frightening. That's why they have funny-looking faces. So they can frighten the crows and the birds away, so they don't eat all the seeds in the ground. Okay, so, morning, Mill. And so, we're going to be scarecrows. Can you go down and be to sleep. Are you ready?
When all the cows were sleeping and the sun had gone to bed, up jumped the scarecrow and this is what he said. I'm a dingle-dangle scarecrow with a flippy-floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that.
Wow, that'd be scary, isn't it? Oh, are you ready to go to sleep?
When all the hens were roosting and the sun behind the cloud, up jumped the scarecrow and shouted very loud. I'm a dingle-dangle scarecrow with a flippy-floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that. Yes, I shake my hands like this, and I shake my feet like that.
Wow, that's really scary, isn't it? You were a bird, that would be really scary. But I think actually, if I was walking past a field and a scarecrow started moving, I think I'd find that quite scary too. Right. Oh, hi Phoebe. Hi Laurie. We're going to do another song now before we sit down and do some craft. We're going to go to Mr. Glee's Button Factory. And how many buttons has Mr. Glee's Button Factory got? Has he got 1, 2, or 3? Are you ready?
Mr. Glee has a button factory. Can you count the buttons? 1, 2, 3. A red one, a green one, and a blue. Can you press one to see what it can do? You made the floor into a trampoline.
I'm just going to pretend I'm not very good at jumping. Can you jump really high? Can you star jump? Well done.
Mr. Glee has a button factory. Can you count the buttons? 1, 2, 3. A red one, a green one, and a blue. Can you press one to see what it can do? You made the floor into sticky toffee.
Can you drop to the floor?
Mr. Glee has a button factory. Can you count the buttons? 1, 2, 3. A red one, a green one, and a blue. Can you press one to see what it can do? Everything is floating.
Well done, very well done. Give yourselves a big clap. Right, we're going to go over to the table now. I'm going to go and get my cup of tea. And we're going to go over to the table to do some craft. Oh.
Feel free to comment with your names or saying anything.
Yeah.
I'd love to give you a shout out.
Tell us if you're watching, and also if you want me to do anything else as well, because I've got some crafts ready for this morning. But I'm very adaptable. You can throw something at me and I'll give it a go. Right, now, can you see this one here? Jem, can they see that one though in the screen? Ah, there you go. This is a poppy that I made earlier, and I made it out of a paper plate, and I just cut into the paper plate, and then I painted it with my red paint and my paintbrush, and then I just put some black paint in the middle, and I painted a toilet roll green, so it's like the stem of my poppy. But that's one that you can just do at home, and it's really nice and easy with a paper plate. Okay,
Matt Clements loves your Christmas jumper.
Ah, do you like my Christmas jumper? I've got the kings and I've got donkeys and I've got Mary and Joseph. And I've got an angel. Yeah, we like Christmas in this house. And because I'm not going to be able to decorate my house very much because I've got to have an operation, it means that we've decorated most of it already. We haven't got our Christmas tree up, but we have sort of decorated most of it already, which will give you a little whiz and show you the ceiling in a bit. But
Jessie says hello with Jenny.
oh, hi Jenny and Jessie, hi. So anyway, so what we're thinking about today is not really Christmas. We're thinking about Remembrance Day. Now, Remembrance Day is a funny word, isn't it? Remembrance Day. And it's like all about remembering somebody, okay? And what we do on Remembrance Day is we remember all of the people that have given their lives to make our lives better. And some people have given their lives at war and in wars, and we remember the people that were soldiers. And some people have given their lives even like today and in the NHS when they've been helping people with COVID. But they've done it because they want to make people's lives better. And so it's really important, I think, that as adults we teach our children to remember Remembrance Day, okay? And there were some things on the telly at the weekend about it, but we're going to make a poppy, and the reason that we're making poppies is because in World War One, in the field where they'd been fighting, afterwards, when their fighting had finished and following that time, lots and lots and lots of poppies grew up, and they were everywhere. They were in all different places, and people decided that a poppy was a sign of remembering people. Okay, they decided to use that to remember people. And so when you see people wearing a poppy, that's because they're remembering all the people that have given their lives for them to have a good life. Okay, so I've made a poppy there, and I thought we could make some more poppies on my big bit of white paper. Okay, and so we can make a poppy field. So let's just do that first, shall we? I've got a plate and a sponge, like my heart-shaped sponge. Okay, and I'm going to put just a little bit of blue for the sky. Okay, and I'm going to put just a little bit of green for the ground. Okay, so I'm going to use the soft part of my sponge for the sky. Okay, I'm going to put some blue sky on my paper. Okay, and I don't want to put it on too thick. I want to put it on just lightly because I want to put something on top of it in a minute, and so I don't want it to be too wet because otherwise what I put on top of it is going to be the wrong colour. And it's really important that poppies are red. And I think doing it this way, it makes it look a little bit like it's got clouds as well. Do you think that, Gemma?
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Right, okay, so that's my sky. And then I'm going to turn it over and use the rough side to be the grass, okay? And that'll give it a bit of texture. We like that word, texture. To be grass, okay? Look, and I'm dabbing it along. And it's just going to be grass on my poppy field. Okay? Does it look like grass, Gemma?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And it's not too wet, so therefore then I can put other bits on it as well. But that looks quite cool like grass, I think. These are wonderful, these things you've got to do your washing up with. I think you might need to ask Mummy first though, or Daddy first, if you can use them, because otherwise they might be a bit upset if they go to wash up and they haven't got a washing up sponge. Okay. And so here, can you see, I've got now my sky and my grass. Okay, can you see that? So what we're going to do now is we're going to use potatoes. I love potato printing. It's really cool, and you can either cut your potatoes straight down the middle and just have a flat potato, or you can cut a shape into it. Okay, so I've cut one a little bit earlier with a shape a little bit into it. which is sort of a shape of a poppy petal, okay? And you want to make sure it's a bit dry, because potatoes, when you cut them, they can be a bit juicy, okay? These are old potatoes, these ones I'm using. So I'm going to get some red paint and put some red paint on my plate. And then I'm going to use my potato to squish it about, okay? So it's not too blotchy, okay? Now this is a potato that I haven't cut, okay? And I'm gonna, I've got a mat underneath here, so I need to make sure that I don't get it on the mat, because then it won't print properly. Okay, I'll do the potato there and a potato there. Well, it's not a very round potato, but petals aren't always round. Okay, so that's my one that I haven't cut. I might do another bit, another one. Put a bit more paint on it. I was being a bit mean with the paint, I think. Okay, and then do another one over here. Okay, and there. Okay, I'm going to twist my potato around while it's on my paper. Can you see that? I made a circle with the potato while it's on my paper. And then this one here is the one that I did cut, which is a little bit smaller. And I'm going to put that on my paper too. I think where I cut it is just a little bit smaller. Okay, oh, that wasn't so round, was it? Okay, we'll do some more, shall we, around? And then we'll do one there and one there. Don't want to do too many because you might get a bit bored of watching me potato print. Okay, so now we've sort of got our poppies on our paper. Oh, now the really important thing about the poppy as well is the middle. Can you see the middle of the poppy is black, and there's all poppy seeds in the middle of a poppy, and so I need a bit of black to put on my plate. Now I thought that I could use a fingerprint, okay, as the middle of the poppies. Okay, so I'm going to, I didn't bring a cloth over though, that might be quite useful. I'm going to use my fingerprint to be the middle of my poppies, okay? Okay, so you just put your finger in and then you put it in the middle of your poppy. Now, do you know what's really special about fingerprints? Is everybody has different fingerprints. Everybody has a different fingerprint. Can you make, how amazing is that? Everybody has a different fingerprint. And even Megan and Gemma, who are identical twins, okay, so they look very, very similar, and their DNA inside them is the same, but their fingerprints are different, okay? And so, by using your fingerprint in the middle of your poppy, this has made it that it's your poppy, it's unique to you, okay? And I think it's really nice to think that each poppy that we see, when we go out and about and we see all these poppies that people are wearing, I think it's a really nice thing to think that each poppy represents somebody who's given their life to make our life better, okay? And so each poppy is unique, so every poppy you see will represent a different person, okay?
Baby wipes, you've got a Dettol wipe instead.
Oh, thank you very much. I've got a cloth here to wipe my hands with. Okay, so I'll just wipe my hands and get them a little bit cleaner. And then we're going to put, we've got a little bit of green here. Put a little bit more on my plate. So it can be the stem of our poppy. I'm going to tell you something else I learned the other day, which I didn't know before. Okay, so I'm just going to do stems on my poppies. Okay, I'll do stems here, the stem there. I'm going to hold it up in a minute and see if you think it looks like a poppy. And actually, I might do some more poppies later, and then I might put this in the window, ready for tomorrow, so it helps other people remember. Okay, can you see that? we've got stems. Now, did you know, and this is amazing, I think, that we remember at 11 o'clock in the morning on the 11th day of the 11th month, we remember, okay? And when people have a poppy, can you see this leaf? Apparently, you should have your poppy leaf pointing to number 11, where it would be on a clock. And that's another thing that I didn't even know. So if I'm looking at my poppy, I'm going to put it that way round. Does that make sense? There you go, that looks at 11 o'clock, doesn't it? And I didn't even know that till the other day, and I'm quite old. And I've only just found that out. So, I'm going to do some more poppies later, and we might put that in my window. So if you walk past my house, you might see it when you're out walking. I'm going to put that up there for now. And the other thing I found, which I thought was really nice, is it's not always nice to think about war, is it, and people dying. And so I thought it would be really nice to do a peace dove. Okay, so peace means when everyone is happy and getting along with each other. And so I did my handprint earlier. Okay, can you see? I just put it in white paint and I put it on the paper. And I could do it again because it actually was really quite fun to do. I put white paint on a big dinner plate and then I squished my hand around, and then I realised that actually I'm not very good at putting all my hand down flat. I had to push my fingers to get the paint on them. Okay? But you might be better at that than me. And then I'm going to put a little yellow beak just here. Okay? And an eye. Okay, let's find an eye. Let's do an eye. Oh, where's my pen? There. Okay, and I'm going to put a little eye. Okay. And see, it looks a little bit more like a dove. Does it look like a dove?
It's a turkey dove.
Oh, Gemma says it looks like a turkey dove. I think it looks a bit like a dove. And people use doves to talk about peace. And actually, there's a story in the Bible of Noah. You'll know this story. Noah, who went out on a big boat and he had 2 of every animal. And then when he wasn't sure, and everything flooded, and when he wasn't sure whether it was safe to go back or whether there was any land anywhere, he sent out a dove. And when the dove came back, it had, I'm going to do this now, look. It had a green leaf in its beak. And so Noah knew that it was safe to go somewhere because he knew there was land because the dove had got some green leaves. So there you go, that's our dove as well. Okay? So that's our crafts for today. Lots of crafts today. We're going to do some more songs now and then we're going to finish up. What songs have I got on my list, Gemma? Can't think what songs I said about doing. Let me have a look, thank you. Alright, okay, well we've been using our hands, and so I think what we'll do is wiggle our hands and hide them away, and then we're going to count to 10, I think, because we haven't done any counting for ages, have we? Are you ready? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was a bit too, I forgot my thumb here, didn't I? I was thinking, how have I counted to 10? I haven't got a thumb. Oh, I didn't do that very well. I hope you did it better. So shall we sing 10 fat sausages? We'll use our 10 fingers to do 10 fat sausages. That's what's live TV. Are you ready?
10 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 10 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 8 fat sausages sizzling in a pan.
Well done.
Sausages sizzling in a pan. 8 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 6 fat sausages sizzling in a pan.
Have you got 6 fingers?
sausages sizzling in a pan. 6 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 4 fat sausages sizzling in a pan.
Well done.
4 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 4 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan.
Well done. Got 2 sausages left.
2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's no fat sausages sizzling in a pan.
Well done. Oh, I was just about to sing to the end, but it's turned down. Never mind. Well done. Right, now we've got our hands like this. Should we shout out for Tommy Thumb? So we've got Tommy Thumb, Peter Pointer, Toby Tall, Ruby Ring and Baby Small. Are you ready? Tommy Thumb, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Peter Pointer, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Toby Tall, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Ruby Ring, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Baby Small, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Fingers all, where are you? Here we are, how do you do? Well done. Now take your hands and put them over your eyes and we're going to play peekaboo. So are you hiding? Can I see you? Are you ready? Keep hiding.
Can you play a peekaboo? I can play a peekaboo. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I am. Pika, 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 peekaboo.
Wow, Dan, should we do it one more time? Are you ready?
Can you play a peekaboo? I can play a peekaboo. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I am. Pika, 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 peekaboo.
Well done. Well, that's it for today. I'm hoping that you're going to do some craft, and maybe if you do a craft of a poppy or a dove, you could put a picture on our Toddle and Sing page and show us. And look what I've got here. Can you see? I'm going to put them on the table so you can see them. Are you ready? Ooh, I've got seeds from our pumpkin from the other week. And we've dried them all out. And you know, if you put them in the oven, you can roast them and eat them, and they're yummy. But what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to make a tree with some leaves next week. Okay, and so if you've got a pumpkin, perhaps you could dry the leaves out. But it doesn't matter, if you haven't got your pumpkin still, then we can do some other stuff as well. We'll make something else. So if you haven't got a pumpkin, it doesn't matter. But if you've got a pumpkin, try getting the seeds out of it and drying them out, okay? Right, have a great week, everybody. Don't forget tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock in the morning to remember, okay? Make your poppies and do some remembering. Have a good week.
And just for you, Laurie, here is our Christmassy kitchen. Because although it is not December 1st, we are full Christmassy.
Christmas at the Fords.